structural reforms, and leading the new era of governance with improvement in transportation infrastructure and liberalizing rules on FDI. Modi's far-reaching reforms include demonetization and introduction of GST. Modi government embarked upon a massive vaccination program against the COVID-19 pandemic, which the PM personally monitored. Achieving 80% vaccination of the eligible population above 15 within a span of 14 months, the largest vaccination program since independence. Prime Minister calls himself Pradhan Sevak, the prime public servant. Under the umbrella term of Sabki Saath Sabki Vikas, he envisions a prosperous vision for various sections of a society. Modi ji is one of the world's most tech-savvy leader, a peerless social media influencer with massive following. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, please join me in welcoming our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. I request the Prime Minister to inaugurate Mathrubhumi's year-long centenary celebration. Thank you very much.
Managing Director of Mathrubhumi, Sri M.B. Shreyans Kumar ji, the entire team and readers of Mathrubhumi, distinguished guests, Namaskaram. I am glad to be addressing this program to mark the centenary celebrations of Mathrubhumi. On this occasion, my greetings to those associated with this newspaper. I also recall the contributions of those who have previously worked in this media house. Several leading lights such as Sri K.P. Keshav Menon, K.A. Damodar Menon, Kerala Gandhi, Sri K. Kelappan ji, and Karul Nilkandan Namudripad ji have been associated with Mathrubhumi. I would like to remember MP Virendra Kumar, who oversaw the rapid growth of Mathrubhumi. We will never forget his efforts to uphold India's democratic ethos during the emergency. He was a great orator, scholar, and was passionate about the environment. Friends, inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's ideals, Mathrubhumi was born to strengthen India's freedom struggle. Mathrubhumi is a key part of the glorious tradition of newspapers and journals founded all across India to unify the people of our nation against colonial rule. If we look back at our history, several greats have been associated with some or the other paper. Lokmanya Tilak nurtured Keshri and Maratha. Gopal Krishna Gokhale ji was associated with Hitvad. Prabuddha Bharat was associated with Swami Vivekananda. When we remember Mahatma Gandhi, we also remember his works in Young India, Navjivan, and Harijan. Shyamji Krishna Verma edited The Indian Sociologist. I have just given a few examples. The list is endless. Friends, if Mathrubhumi was born during India's freedom movement, the centenary celebrations are taking place when India is making Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. We did not have the opportunity to sacrifice our lives during the freedom struggle or for Swaraj. However, this Amrit Kal gives us the opportunity to work towards a strong, developed, and inclusive India. For any nation to develop, making good policy is one aspect, but to enable the policies to succeed and to ensure that large-scale transformation take place, active participation from all walks of society is needed. For that, the media plays a critical role. In these years gone by, I've seen the positive impact the media can play. The example of the Swachh Bharat mission is well known. Every media house took up this mission with great sincerity. Likewise, the media has played a very encouraging role in popularizing yoga, fitness, and Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. These are subjects beyond the domain of politics and political parties. They are about making a better nation in the coming years. In addition to this, there is more that can be done keeping in mind Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. These days, we are seeing that people are highlighting lesser known events of the freedom struggle and unsung freedom fighters. The media can be a great means to further amplify this. In the same way, every town or village has places associated with the freedom movement. Not much is known about them. We could highlight those places and encourage people to visit them. Can we encourage the upcoming writers from non-media backgrounds and give them a platform to showcase their writing skills? One of India's biggest strengths is our diversity. Can we think about making key words of other languages popular through your media properties? Friends, in today's day and age, the world has many expectations from India. When the COVID-19 pandemic hit our shores, it was speculated that India would not be able to manage things well. The people of India proved these critics wrong. We used the last 2 years to improve the health of our society and the health of our economy. For 2 years, 80 crore people got access to free ration. 180 crore doses of vaccines have been administered. In a time when many nations are unable to overcome vaccine hesitancy, the people of India have shown the way. Powered by India's talented youth, our nation is moving towards Atmanirbharta or self-reliance. At the core of this principle is to make India an economic powerhouse that caters to domestic and global needs. Unprecedented reforms were brought in which will boost economic progress. Production-linked incentive schemes were introduced in different sectors to encourage local enterprise. India's startup ecosystem had never been more vibrant. Youngsters from tier 2, tier 3 towns and even villages are doing excellent work. Today, India is leading the world in the field of technological advancement. In just the past 4 years, the numbers of UPI transactions have increased over 70 times. This shows the eagerness of our people to embrace positive changes. Friends, we fully understand the importance of next generation infrastructure. Rupees 110 lakh crore are being spent on a national infrastructure pipeline. PM Gati Shakti is going to make infra creation and governance more seamless. We are actively working to ensure every village of India has high-speed internet connectivity. The guiding principle of our efforts is to ensure the future generations lead a better lifestyle than the present ones. Friends, years ago, when Mahatma Gandhi visited Matrubhumi, he had said, and I quote, "Matrubhumi is an institution that has stood firmly on its own feet. Only can a few newspapers in India do this. Hence, among the newspapers of India, the Matrubhumi has a unique position," unquote. I am confident Matrubhumi will live up to these words of Bapu. I once again congratulate Matrubhumi for their centenary celebrations and convey my best wishes to the readers. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskaram.
Next, I would like to invite Shri P.V. Chandran, Chairman and Managing Editor, Madhrubhumi, to propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It is a matter of immense pleasure for us that Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, has kindly accepted our invitation and inaugurated the centenary celebrations of Madhrubhumi. We have listened to the Prime Minister's words of wisdom while inaugurating the function. Sri Narendra Modi ji is a great leader who is aiming to build a stronger India with focus on various developmental activities. On behalf of Madhrubhumi family, I express my sincere gratitude to the Prime Minister for inaugurating this historic function. Thank you. Jai Hind.
तो अभी आप ये सीधी तस्वीरें देख रहे थे जहां प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग के जरिए